Green on blue in Afghanistan is a topic that many Americans do not know the severity of. On the news, all we hear is about terrorist attacks that affect many people at the same time or American politicians. Today, I'm going to discuss what Green on Blue is, how the politicians are not discussing the issue, and how it is affecting the operations that the military is performing. Although we believe we have allies who are in the Afghan military, some believe the Taliban are impersonating Afghan soldiers. These impersonators are killing American soldiers within the safety of their FOBs. For those who don't know, green on blue means friendly forces attacking allied forces. Blue represents the United States military, and green represents any NATO forces. Afghanistan, Romanian, German, and South Korean are prime examples. There's been a lot of activity going on in Washington, D.C. concerning the military these days. This is mostly due to the escalating green on blue activity that has been going on in Afghanistan during the past few months. Our Commander-in-Chief released this statement on Monday, August 20th, concerning this situation. Obviously, we've been watching with deep concern to these so-called green on blue attacks. We are already doing a range of things and are seeing some success when it comes to better counterintelligence. But obviously, we're going to have to do more because there has been an uptake over the past 12 months. An estimated 101 NATO troops have been killed in green on blue attacks since May 2nd, 2007 across the country of Afghanistan. Of the green on blue attacks since 2007, about 40%, that's 45 deaths, have occurred this year alone, and 35%, another 20 deaths, occurred last year. Even with these disastrous numbers and the recent news coverage, the issue is not making it out to the American public. There's too much going on with the election and the economy for many to pay any mind, and the presidential candidates are not shedding much light on the situation either. Ryan Croker, U.S. Ambassador of Afghanistan, was quoted after being asked if any of the nominees brought up the issue upon their visit to the war zone. It is something we discussed with many of our congressional visitors, but it has not been an absolute top-tier issue. Many think the uptake in green on blue action is due to mundane reasons, such as working too close to one another, misunderstandings leading to escalated force, long-simmering tensions, and other petty grievances. But one of the main reasons may be President Obama's Afghanistan exit strategy, which entails the turning over of secure operations to a functioning Afghan security force and the drawdown of most United States troops from Afghanistan. This is supposed to happen at the end of 2014. When both sides are so anxious for this resolution, it's easy to see where disagreements and fights may come into play. Others disagree with this entirely. Some think it's the Taliban leader, Mullah Mohammed Omar, trying to infiltrate Afghan security forces into attacking NATO-led forces on their bases. One example of this may be when a newly graduated Afghanistan soldier received his AK-47 and gunned down 2 NATO soldiers. Omar took over Afghanistan in the early 1990s. He also aided Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda. He has eluded capture for a long time, not because we haven't been looking for him, but because we don't know exactly what he looks like. He has refused to be photographed or filmed for many years, and he also very rarely travels, and if he does, he never leaves the country of Afghanistan. As a result of these green on blue attacks, deployed life has changed for all soldiers. Soldiers have to be on constant alert and must carry their weapons everywhere, even to the gym, recreational areas, and private areas, i.e. latrines and showers. Also, the weapon status of a deployed soldier has changed. General John Allen, the NATO commander in Afghanistan, ordered all soldiers must now have their weapon in the amber status. This means a magazine in the magazine well, but no bullet in the chamber, and the selector switch is still unsafe. Also, some FOBs have implemented security levels called ForceCom. These security levels are Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Alpha entails a regular duty uniform. Bravo, your kit, or battle armor, has to be within a reasonable reaching distance from you at all times. And Charlie is your kit worn continuously. But the most significant change because of the green on blue action is the halt of training Afghanistan soldiers pending an investigation of its already 27,000 recruits. In conclusion, the green on blue threat here in Afghanistan is very real. It included serious change in our lives and how we conduct ourselves while in theater. This is why the candidates up for election need to influence the American public and to bring the issue to their attention. To my fellow brothers and sisters in arms, remember to be cautious of the people you keep around you, keep good situational awareness, and never drop your guard. If you have to go somewhere, try to go with a battle buddy or as a group. Remember, to stay alert is to stay alive. Thank you.